I wonder if it should be able to then. I believe so. There we go. Sorry. Twitch was live, but Meld wasn't. No idea why. No idea why. Strange. No, let's quickly get some music on again. Hold on. There we go. I wish I had a coffee again. I think I might have to go and make one. I think I will. Uno momento. Alright, I'm back. Soz, mates. Hold on. Hold on. So, I'm an idiot, yeah. as you all know, but we've all but confirmed right now. So I've been live for an entire mission. No, for about half an hour, right? Without realizing anything. When you stream on Meld, you can create a live and go live, and you'd be like, it tells you it's live. If you have to go to the YouTube studio and then you have to click another button to be like, yes, I want to go live, please. It's a cool function because it means you can test your stream out before physically going live. With OBS, you can, but can't. But you tend to forget when you don't use Meld. How you doing, Egret? Good to see you, man. We've got some stuff and things. Stuff and things. So, yeah, there was a mission that I did earlier that I'm going to chop out. I'm going to trim and upload it. 0 deaths. It was pretty fun. It was a really good mission. I think you can actually probably drag this back to it. I was live on Twitch, but not here on YouTube. Anyway, tomorrow we have the reveal of the reveal, the final reveal from the reveal that was revealing the reveal of the Warbond collaboration of Helldivers and Warhammer. So there's that. But we've now been able to kind of decipher without leaks, which is nice. I haven't seen any leaks myself, which I'm really kind of glad about. But obviously we're getting to a point now where we kind of know what the theme's going to be around. And it's going to be around the Kasrkin. It seems that way. How do we know this? So all the way back about 2 months ago, I think Fick-Fillet uploaded his reaction video. And I guess one of his community members brought up paid observation to the miniatures that will be in like decorated throughout the game, like painted throughout the video, and this, that, the other. So they recognized that a few of them were obviously Kasrkin, but also the weapons. We get the bolt gun from the hold on. We get the bolt gun from the trailer as of recent. But the most interesting one that I haven't seen people talking about is at the end, the little melter mine. So I've also got some web pages that we can go through from the wiki and that. I've got the melter gun, I've got the Hell gun, a hotshot LAS gun, the melter mine that we were looking on Google for. Fick-Fillet's video, where this one was where it was first brought to everybody's attention that really it was obviously someone in his community was very informed on Warhammer. I'm only talking because I'm a moron, you know, like I eat crayons. I unfortunately am not cool enough for Warhammer. And I wish I was, because my best friends back home play it. And I never got the chance to sit down and like watch them physically play it, you know. I wonder if LAS guns get more ammo on hot planets. No, they all get hotter too quick. It's the same with the laser weapons at the moment in the game currently. They won't reverse it for one weapon. Like, it just, I don't think they would do that. But what someone brought up on Reddit was some of the guns that we can assume are going to be in it. Oh, did he say, well, what was it? It weren't the melter. It was, obviously, I think it was the one that you've just mentioned, Egret. Particularly, is it a Hell gun that come with a backpack? Kenward Genobi. Sorry, mate, I didn't see you there. Hope everyone is having an epoch day and night. Blessed be the epoch with you. Blessed be the epoch. There you go. Epoch. Or is it that way? No. I'm trying to think which way the stream is actually sitting. Yeah, there you go. Epoch. That's how we do it. Right hand on the chest. Epoch. No, I mean, because in lore, LAS gun magazine's based... Oh, right. Oh, sorry, I understand now then. Because we know that obviously these special war bonds make these two universes canonical. So obviously you could be bang on the money there, Egret. They did say no. Sorry, that at first people were saying there was an LAS gun was being used, but I don't think we see one in the trailer. Hold on, let me go to hold on. Chanel. There we are. I don't think we do. Did I mute the oh, there we go.
Coming legendary Warbond. For those
So
upcoming legendary
is it that? I think it's
Warbond.
that one. That miniature. As it ends up having is it this? Hold on. Where is it? LAS. Oh, damn. What? Oh, hot. There we go. Acadian pattern. God, look at that. Oh, no. All right. That isn't the Acadian. Associated with the fortress world of Cadia, this pattern of Hellgun has been adopted by stormtrooper companies from as far away as the Calixus sector. These weapons are powerful enough to cut through power armor and feature a built-in targeter with space for an additional sight. They can be connected to small 10-kilogram backpack units designed to fit under... Do you know what would be cool? Oh, yeah, LAS is in laser. Come on, mate. I ain't that dumb. Bolt guns should be lore accurate and break your arm when you... I know you mean that in the sense it needs to be powerful, but all I think about is just whoever they granted it, and it's an honor to have it. Like, oh my god, now today's my day, and it's, you get to use this gun on your final mission. Yeah, because you blow your hand off. Sorry, I'm just making shit up there, obviously, but it's funny. It's funny to do that. I like it. That'd be great. But dude, sick. Sick to be honest, man. All right, hold on.
For those of you who haven't enlisted yet,
Lasgun. I hope it's pronounced that way, dude.
Helldivers 2 is a high octane for Earth.
All right. So there obviously is this little bad boy. The Torso A3B sniper rifle. Now, initially, I can't find anything on that anywhere. And at all. And just so like I'm not absolutely mental. Oh yeah, I thought it had my previous searches there. Like, the word torso ain't even coming up. Like, what am I missing? Magna Coil sniper rifle? Is that... No. That's not what we're looking at. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nay. You stand where he once stood. Like, so what could... Hold on a minute. There's my stream. What the hell? Hi, 3 people that are watching. Sorry, it's off the screen, actually. You guys can't see it. Hold on. Let me open this because I want to go to that Fick-Fillet video that I was watching. Because he has that. I thought I was just watching it, so why is it not here? There we go. Nope. Wrong one. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Idiot.
The Helldivers, the items they're choosing for the war.
Where are you? Ah, hold on. That's it. Yeah, there you go. It's also... Blitz Astra Militarium. Right. What's the... Oh, Bits. Sorry, I thought I said Blitz for a moment. KD Kasrkin. Why is that? Why am I not finding that? Torso A3B sniper rifle. Sorry. Let's have a look. Jesus Christ, not a real one. The hell? Christ almighty. I'm like 2 years left on my bloody green card. Gonna get bloody flagged. Okay. Oh, it's a specific Warhammer bit part available. Ah, right. So, is it only for mod? I wish, do you know who I wish was here? Harrow. Because he's painting these at the moment, isn't he? I wish it wasn't 1:30 in the morning in the UK, because I could just ask my friends. Because initially, that's what I did with when I saw this, I sent it to them. That was my mate Dawkins said that. He was like, that's the Kasrkin armor. But what I also, so regardless, well, we don't know nothing about that. I can't find anything on it. But why? Why? It's not that, because that doesn't have a muzzle on the end of it. But it's the same. Oh no, look, it's a lad's gun, like you said, Egret. It is, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's the reasoning. It doesn't have. It just, that's not even the correct, that's not the correct model. As well, look, clip's missing. And there isn't a underbarrel on it. My gosh. Ah! Oh, damn. Okay. Is that it? Mark II Shriek Bolt Sniper Rifle. It's not that. Because it's that. Oh, right. I'm searching on Brave. Let's have a look on Google. Yeah, there isn't. Doesn't look to be anything of the sort, to be honest.
You have maintained our way of life.
Tanner!
One piece of chicken nugget.
Thank you. One piece of chicken nugget on. Oh, God. Oh, Tanner, that's so sweet. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much. That looks like a 69 again. Thank you, sweetheart, for nearly killing me on stream as well. Oh, God. Thank you so much. GG's. GG's in the chat, peeps. Oh. Sorry. Rachel's just nipping it still. Kit bashing is the thing, though. What's that? I love chicken nuggets. Not quite chicken nuggets, but we had sweet potato fries earlier. That was great. Right. Initially I wanted to try and find some stats out about, or lore about this gun. We're not finding that, so we're going to move on to the melter. Let me make sure that we're all good in the hood. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bruv? Oh, don't do that. Jesus Christ, it moves. Obviously, by the way, I hope that isn't a lot of money, because I'm going to be furious if that is, Tanner. Inzaghi, welcome. I've been waiting for this moment and can't wait to see the new Warbond today. Oh yeah, okay. Some people are in the future, of course they are. Welcome, Izanagi. Sorry. I got to make sure I got that right. By the way, sorry, I need to... I hope that better not... Like I said, I'm going to be furious if that's a fair amount of money. I'm going to be furious. I'll send it back to you. But by the way, if anybody's watching who is Oh, right. Oops. That's Helldivers, of course. Oh, that's cool, actually. I'd rather that in the background. Instead of epidemic music for a moment. There we go. Bit of Helldivers ambiance. Have your Pokemon money. I won't... Oh, yeah. Does anybody want to see what I've got? You make me sound like... I'm having fun, Tanner. How dare you? My wife Rachel got her 90s Pokemon cards recently from a binder, and she's got some that are worth a fair amount. So we've started collecting again, and I think I've pulled about 4 holographic cards that at their raw state are worth over $100 already. And one I've pulled is a current chase card or something they call it for a particular brand of box. See, do you see what I mean? I don't even know what the words are. But yeah, you're right. I'll just send the money back. Danny, how you doing, man? Anyway, right, where were we before I was immensely and kindly interrupted by Tanner? Yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I wanted to know more about this. By the way, if anybody is like, I know it all about Warhammer, do chime in. I know Egret knows some, but I'm not too sure on many others. Fusion Melter or Cooker is a powerful short-ranged anti-armor weapon that produces an intense, energetic beam of heat in tens of thousands of degrees centigrade. Now, this is going to be interesting, because everything's supposed to obviously be canonical. And initially, I wanted to have some fun and try to predict like exactly kind of like stats and statistics and stuff like that. So this is it's a bolt of, well, yeah, a beam of, it's going to be a laser gun, obviously. I could only, if it's supposed to be anti-armor and burns at thousands of degrees centigrade, that's probably gonna be a support weapon, right? Because we got Cookout, we've got flamethrower with a backpack, grenade launcher with a backpack. Now all we want is a Gatling, like a fusion gun with a backpack. Oh, I love laser builds. Absolutely love laser builds. This would be so much fun, and obviously we haven't got a backpack-based laser gun. Do they use it with a backpack? I am going to stop saying that word in a moment. There it is. What? Googlington. Milcher gun. Oh yeah, right. Son of a full circle. No, that is not the case by the looks of things. Melter gun, Warhammer, 40k. Hello. Gap up. Thanks for the red circle. Wait a minute. I mean, yeah, it has to have a backpack, doesn't it? The backpack. God. Goddamn word. I hate seeing it. It makes my mouth feel like I've got cotton in it. Yeah, it has to have a backpack. Anyway. Support weapon. Agreed? Where are we? I bet the primary is Hell Gun and support is Melter Gun. I think we're right there. I think that is the case, to be honest. I wonder if... Supplies. Hold on. Damn! Didn't work. Supply stratagem. Helldivers. Because all I'm looking for very, very quickly is... Nope. I'm trying to think of the word. Icon. Logo. That's what I wanted. Oh, no. That's what I wanted. So. Please. Why doth... There we go. So it's definitely going to be a support. Well, it's going to have to be anti-tank as well then, right? Because if now we're going for support, let's be real. But is the current laser gun anti-tank? I don't think it is it? I don't know. Let's have a look. Someone's could probably answer by the time I get here. Turn around. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Is it down here? Oh, there we go. No, it's not. Okay. So we can assume that it's going to be anti-tank. Yeah? I'd say so. Hold on. There we go. Oh, you don't do that. I'm trying to use you. Don't do that. Oh, man. Right, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to make life easier for me. Son of a bitch. Right, this is how it's going to have to be. All right. Why do we have to do it? Why can't I take a print scan screen of something? What's going on, man? My computer's just being an absolute pleb at the minute. And I don't know why. Anyway. Let's go back. It's a melter. It's going to be anti-tank. Well, I can assume it would be. Because the current laser gun isn't. And by law... the rules says it is. Where are you? Melter gun. Ah, there we go. The melter gun. Law accurate, at least. Sorry, everybody. I know this is a bit different kind of style of content, but I wanted to do it. So, suck my plums. In the kindest of fashions. I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway. Here we go. Let me just condense this. Doesn't matter, does it? It's not like my bloody teacher's marking it. Alright. So, yeah. Anti-tank. I can't imagine it's gonna... Well, it's gonna have to be like the grenade launcher and the flamethrower, isn't it? It's gonna have a certain amount of... I think it's going to have, I don't know, plasma or something like that. And that you're going to have to reload it. Because if it's anti-tank and it's a backpack, or it you deplete it fast and it charges slow. Do you know what I mean? The support could be the Hell Gun and Power Backpack. Okay, we're going to move on to that then. Nice chill conversation, everyone vibing. I'm glad you think so, man. Okay, so... But that's what I think about that. It's going to be anti-tank, and it should fill up the same way. The same way as the flamethrower and the grenade launcher that we have. Hell gun. The hotshot lads gun. Is it las gun? With a Z? Or S? I remember Egret was saying that earlier. Didn't know whether it was or wasn't. Right, hold on. Plop. There we go. Why did I say plop? A Hellgun is also called a hotshot lasgun. It's a pattern of Imperial lasgun that possesses a more advanced and powerful laser generation system intended to provide more potent laser fire on target. This makes the Hellgun superior in both range and power output compared to the standard issue lasgun. However, the higher power output requires superior quality power cells or the use of a separate power supply. And the more complex... Oh, right. Hold on then. So you... okay, it'll work like the autocannon. Because if the autocannon's loaded, you can drop the backpack and still fire it. Fuck it, that word. You can still fire it. So that's what that's implying, isn't it? However, the high power output requires superior quality power cells or the use of a separate backpack. So you should be able to use it for a little while until it runs out of ammo, and then you got to whack the backpack on. I mean, right? So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be like a spear and recoilless rifle. That's what I could see that being. Where it, if we do get it, that is. Should we use that one? Riser pattern, hotshot las gun. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Astra, we got to use the Astra Militarium. Because that's the one the boys are using. There you go. Nice. Let's throw that in there quick. Surprise. I like doing this on Canva. You get your own little like whiteboard thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I was just want to remind you, in case I forgot, is that Warhammer lore constantly contradicts itself. Oh, so it's the Sam Raimi. It's you can consider it like the Evil Dead's. Warhammer is as continuity accurate as Evil Dead or Sam Raimi movies. I can get used to that. Right. Hotshot last gun. Let's put that there. I like doing this. This is the red. Let's see, raves. Okay. Hot shot less gun. Hot shot less gun. Shoot hot laces. Very nice. Right, that was it. Backpack. But have you seen Evil Dead Burn? Hell yeah, man. It's very good. And if you're wondering, I would. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Backpack, but not quite the same as... Oh, no, I'll tell you what I'll do. Tell you what I'll do. We'll just start getting really in-depth with it now. It's not the Flam 40, is it? It's not. Flam 40. No, it's not. Why is... I'm sorry, Brave. I do enjoy your company, but... My God. Flamer, Helldivers 2. Is that what it is? I don't think it... No, it's not. Damn it. Flam 69. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. Just making shit up. Anyway. But yeah, Evil Dead Burn was good. It was very different. Very, very different. And I liked that because it was... It's the Evil Dead franchise is very, although it's flimsy in continuity, there are still certain parts of it that are sacred, that can't be manipulated or changed. Do you know what I mean? It's very, 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 very particular support. I can't remember what its exact name is, you know, but I want to get the icon. There we are. Give me stratagem. There we are. I'll just take this. You'll get the point. Kind of like that. There you go. Easy. Hotshot las gun. Like this, but laser. Go brr. There we go. And. Hold on. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Who the... Sorry. Here we go. Nope. Wrong one. Ah. Soz everybody. There we go. Damn it. I'm a proper YouTuber. There we go. Just to make it very obvious. There we go. Sorry. Don't worry. Unfortunately, I was part of this trend for a little while. I did Hello Neighbor content, so go figure. But yeah, Evil Dead Burn was good. Some things can't be touched. But I like what they did with... my only complaint was... Let's get rid of this. Let's go back to the Hellgun, though, because I want to have a little bit of a further read up on that. There wasn't a lot of delving into the book, but I think I know why. And I'm not going to say because it's spoiler-based. Could be. Could. No, it's not. Unless you know. And even if you know, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, it could be the book from the 2013 reboot, from what I've heard. Not Hello Neighbor. Yeah, that's how my channel blew up. I got my first 1 million view video from that game. I earned very well with Hello Neighbor for a good 6 months, 8 months. There were months where I earned more than my full-time job. Quite nuts. It was fun. But I didn't, well, no, it's not that I didn't. I tried. Changing the audience was rough because I could make a Hello Neighbor video and I would get view. It would go bananas. I know it would. But I don't want to. No, I don't. Anywho. This makes a Hellgun more costly to field. And so it's not generally issued to the average soldier of most Astra militarian regiments. However, Tempestus Scions or Scions and other stormtrooper equivalents, including Cadian Kasrkin and Astra Militarium Grenadiers, are always equipped with a Hellgun as a standard weapon to take full advantage of their superior training and weapon expertise. So this is a primary. Who said that they hoped it was a primary? It was you, Enzanagi, wasn't it? Yeah. Enzanagi, I think, absolutely nailed it. And is that why? Obviously. It has to be. Yeah, Hello Neighbor was crazy big. It was obviously big where you are then. I was a little bitter that I never got an Easter egg, though. I don't hide that. I did the whole TV thing. Like, and I know it sounds, I hate saying stuff like this. But it's like, there was a trend of stealing the TV because I was the first one in the, or at least the first person to upload a video on it, to realize that if you remove the TV from the environment, it messed around with the script because the script was, oh, he just sits down and watches TV, turns the TV on, sits down and like does this. But because that wasn't there, the script was like, didn't know what to do. So he started doing mad shit. It was fun. I could grind out ridiculous amounts of videos doing the same thing over and over again. But, you know, we move on. Okay, so it being primary. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. So it's not going to be this. Hold on, actually. Oh, don't do that. Like this, but laser. Would we really... I don't... the problem being is now the primary must... The primary can't come along with a backpack, though, surely. Do you know what I mean? So what? How do they... It can't be a primary. But then if that is their primary weapon, maybe, okay, maybe there's going to be some, I don't know, continuity, I guess, because like, hold on, like, Egret said, continuity is never really a thing. So that's going to have to be a support stratagem. And I imagine that the excuse will be, oh, the Helldivers just aren't that strong enough to deal with this as a primary. So it is a one and done support stratagem. Much like the minigun is. You can't walk with the minigun, so there's that restriction. Do you know what I mean? If that could work, I think it could. It's going to have to be. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to sit with that still being a support. So do you think we will most likely get the bolt gun as a primary? Do you think? Almost like a miniature, like a handheld version? No, it'd be like a smaller jar. Or do you think we're going to get a passive? Right, here we go. Okay. Is it rock solid? Armor passive. Hold on. I should just do this, shouldn't I? There we go. All right. Hold on. Was it rock solid? Yeah. Increases melee. No. Bearer is more resistant. No. Okay, it's not rock solid then. Hold on. It's not Python Commandos. Hold on. What's the one I'm looking for? Is it this one? Oh yeah, peak physique. Improves weapon handling. So what's the betting? You're going to have to use peak physique with this bloody thing. Maybe this actually, like, can you imagine this being one of the first, like, primaries to fire, like, heavy? The bullets are heavy. But the, well, it should, no, that's the wrong model anyway. But someone also said that the, Astates, what's this? Astates, what are they? Carry it because they are designed to shoot those. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Understood. But people are calling this the bolt gun, but that's a bolt gun. Is this just our version of the bolt gun? Or are we just seeing a pistol, but we're going to see this as a primary? I could only imagine something like this being just a jar, but a bit different. Maybe it fire. What does the bolt gun fire like? Is it like, well, no, wasn't the jar supposed to be the legally distinct version of the bolt gun? Is that correct? I'm sure it is. Right? Jesus, Helldivers don't have a Connery. Surely that's correct. No underbarrel. Adeptus Astartes are the Space Marines, the big guys in 40k you think of when you think of Space Marines. Right. Oh, so they also use this gun. The hotshot, or am I oh, bolt gun, sorry, bolt gun, idiot. So, oh yeah, so it's like a mini jar then, isn't it? Oh, sorry, a mini jar. It's a jar, basically. It's a Dominator. It is. So that's going to be interesting. Very interesting. So, Inzanagi thought this was going to be a primary, though. It's very strange. I still think that's going to be a support stratagem. I really do. And it's just going to be some law that it's like, Helldivers can't carry it as a primary because we said so. But the bolt gun's going to have to be... It's going to have to be a primary. Right? There's no way it's a secondary because Egret's obviously just said the bloody Space Marines use them. But is this the more condensed version? This thing? Or is that something else? This thing. Because everyone, like, initially, like, even my friends were like, oh, that's a bolt gun. Bolters in 40k fire 25 millimeters, rockets, assisted rounds. That's what the jar does. A basic iron. Oh no, sorry, go back. Yeah, firing jet propelled rounds. The Dominator trades fire rate and magazine capacity for increased damage per projectile. Yeah. Or rocket assisted. Yeah, jet propelled, rocket assisted. You know. Tomato. With an HD filler because they're designed to kill things such as orcs and Tyranid. As well, is it about time we saw a new faction? And because this seems to be taking a long time. Very long time, right? What do you think that we'll get a reveal of a faction? Is that too far-fetched? Is it? Because I've been thinking about that today, you know. Throw some Warhammer enemies at me, because I think orcs would be a cool little, I don't know, small little sub-faction that pop up every now and again, because we're now told everything's canonical, so can we have some enemies? We can't have the Tyranids because that's what the Terminids are kind of based around, you know, legally distinct. No, me neither, Kenobi. General. Damn it. Kenral Genobi. But from what I'm seeing, we're getting some fun. Right. Even I'm like, I am not versed in it in any way, shape, or form. At all. So, like I said, if anybody, I'm glad Egret's here because I know that he's up on it. I wish Harrow was here though. Because I know he's really big on it. There are bolt guns and bolt pistols, but remember, bolt pistols are to Space Marines, are pistols to them, while to regular humans, a bolt pistol is a cannon. Right, of course, yeah. Larger. Much larger. War. See, no, I don't want that. I want Google. There we go. 40k enemy factions. That's what I want. All right. I need to be right back for a second. I really need to pee. All right. But we're going to... It's 9 o'clock now. We're not going to be too much longer. But I do want to go over some other things that I've got in my head at the moment. So I'll be right back. Sit tight. I'm just going to go and pee. Won't be a minute. All right. Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. I've got a friend with me. Come in, mate. Come here. Come around here. All right, never mind. Sweet. Something 40k size comparison for Space Marines compared to humans. Uh-oh. All right, hold on. Damn it, wrong one. Sorry, everybody. I hope no one's epileptic. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Size comparison. That's probably not the best one. Well done. What on earth have I clicked? Pinterest. Fuck you, dude. Wow. Human. Oh, I see now. I see. Thunder Warrior. Primarius, Custodes. Oh, the Custodes. Yeah. Okay. Damn. So basically, humans are like orcs. Their leaders are bigger and mushier. What are you doing? All right. That makes sense now. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Where are we? We are... So, right. Sorry, we're moving on to the bolt gun. Bolt pistol. That's what I wanted. Hold on. Okay, there is one. Sorry, one sec. Do this. What? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Dude, nobody is searching anything. Please, move along. Who invited you anyway? I want to have a look at a bolt pistol before we go. Louis, because obviously my wife's out. And so Louis was in his cage. So, ow! Okay. Wow, I have never been so underwhelmed in all my life. Sorry. I mean, okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Sorry. It looks like a gift that you get in a cracker at Christmas. I hate to insult. I'm just observing. Pew! There you go, Timmy. There's your first little gun. Be careful. All right, let's have a quick read up on this. A bolt pistol was a smaller version of the bolter in standard use by the Space Marines and other Imperial forces, such as the Orders Militant of the Adepta Sororitas, it sounds like, and certain members of the Astra Militarium and the Imperial Navy. What do they look like? Hold on. All right, never mind. All right, Lou wants up. Come here. Come on. Make up your mind. Dog says hello. Hold on. There you go. You can put your feet up on there, mate. Sorry, everybody. Web. Okay. Powerful and Altitarian sidearms, both pistols have seen service within many of the Imperium's military forces since its inception in the 30th millennium. The current standard pattern in use amongst the Space Marines as the Mark III. So this is actually going to be a secondary, is it? Yeah, don't be fooled. Hello. Tanner's favorite thing. All right, yeah, let's, there we go. His name's Louis. He's a Cavalier King Charles. Okay. He's my dude. He's cool. He's 4 years old. But he loves nothing more than being in your pocket at all times. And he always looks like he's stoned. And he's got a wonky left eye, look. Adeptus Sororitorius mentioned. What does it mean? Well, what does it mean? Adeptus Sororitorius, where are they? What? Colloquially called the Sisterhood. Oh, right, there we go. Oh, cool. Damn. We got Warhammer babes out there? What? Are we talking like crush your head with a melon type deal? I need info. Oh, Lou. All right. I'm gonna be careful, making sure the front door won't close. All right. Okay, hold on. Where were we? Bolt pistol. There we go. Also used by many other Imperial forces as well as the Chaos Space Marines. Okay, right. So they're dummy mummy. Uh-oh. Count me in. Right, so, yeah. It's commonly used in conjunction with close combat weapon by Space Marine officers, veterans, and close support squads to make them to make them into melee combat specialists. So are we looking at a primary or a... Basically, are we looking at a primary or a secondary? Because I feel like this is going to be a secondary at this point, just because of the uniqueness of what we already have. Right? Maybe I've been sleeping on Warhammer. The universe is massive, but like Egret mentioned, I think like it's so big that continuity just becomes you've got to throw it out of the window. Oh no, I know better. Rule 34 is a firewall in itself. If you are aware of Rule 34, whenever you're streaming and anyone tells you to open something, what it's about, blah, 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 just always think of Rule 34. That's what I do. Oh, what's that? Search this. Is it, like, no, there has to be a Rule 34 for it. Ask question. I can't decide. I can't decide on the bolt gun being a primary or a secondary, because if it's... Bolt pistols are used by many other Imperial... Because if it's used by the Chaos Space Marines, those bastards are huge. You know what I mean? So is that a primary to us? Because if we fit in Kasrkin armor, I think... Here you go, soldier. Thanks, Mr. Space Marine. Do you know what I mean? It's like this. It's like this to them is a pistol. Do you know what I mean? It's like handing it down like this. There you go, child. Thank you, sir. And you're like, oh my God. With him, it's just like a pistol. At least that's what I assume anyway. It's got to be, right? Louis! I've got to go soon anyway. It's getting late. Oh, as a bolt weapon, the bolt pistol is favored over the... las pistol is the pistol version of a las gun. And like that weapon fires a coherent beam of... Well, we've already got the dagger, so we're not getting that. Yeah, we got cannon and we got bigger cannon. Damn. I guess we're going to get the not so big cannon, right? Bolt pistol bullet is the size of a human's head. Oh, good God. Howdy. Bolt or ammunition? What the f... Hold on. God damn. I bet Kenral Genobi's like, what? What? So no, like that bolt pistol has to be... It has to be canonically adjusted to fit Helldivers. A bullet the size of a head. Caliber. The standard bolt is set as 75 caliber, whereas the heavy bolt round uses a full caliber. Is that what that is? How do you say... Like, 1 caliber? Is that how that's said? An even larger caliber is used in the Mauler pattern bolt cannon. Can we calm down? Fucking hell. We heard you like bullets. How about a bullet that's like double the size? Wait, there's more. How about an even bigger bullet? You're just mad. You're crazy. The caliber. Yes. No, sir. What's the caliber? In case you're wondering, 25mm is the same round used on infantry fighting vehicles to turn people into chunks of red mist. Yeah. Yeah, I've learnt that from Reddit. Like, you see a drone footage above from like a battleground, and then you see red mist, and then there's a comment definitely a 25 caliber or a 50 cal. Like, oh, God. Oh, Rachel's home, yeah. A heavy bolter can also be mounted on the coupler hintle mounts of a wide variety of Imperial armored vehicles, as well as act as an anti-personnel weapon by Imperial fixed defenses. All right, I think we're going over the top there. I don't see us getting, like, obviously a heavy bolter. But could this be the beginning of when it comes to customization of bullets and stuff? Because I'm pretty sure they did mention that. I'm sure they've mentioned that they wanted to get to that point of customization. Certain sort of, I don't know, you could add incendiary or different types of rounds to bullets and stuff. Are two completely different things. Oh, sorry, right. In case you're wondering, 25mm is the same. That's crazy. Isn't it, when you think about it? Good God. All right. Inferno bolt rounds are designed to immolate. Let me just be to kill. Okay. I don't know why on earth I didn't already assume. You guys can't see that, but whatever. To kill. Okay. Fair point. Anyway. Their targets and destroy them with superheated chemical fire. The dense core of the standard bolt is replaced with an oxyphosphorus gel derived from promethium. Dude, the depth of lore here is astounding. Astounding. Kraken penetrator rounds are also called Kraken bolts and are powerful armor-piercing rounds. The dense metallic core is replaced by a solid adamantium. They're firing Wolverine at you. What? By a solid adamantium core and uses heavier main detonator charge. They have been able to turn a seemingly indestructible skeleton into a bullet. Its diameter of the round, basically. A cal is imperial, but we all use metric for specific size. As a 25 cal would be like your grandma's pocket pistol, whereas a 25mm is a goddamn anti-aircraft gun. Wasn't it said that the full Warbond trailer would be announced tomorrow night? Yeah. So we're getting details tomorrow. But at the moment, Toxic, so obviously we've confirmed where Kasrkin is going to be the main focus. What guns have we seen with regards to, like, reveals here and there and whatnot? The Torso A3B sniper rifle, the Melter. We're also kind of assuming what some weapons could be. I don't know how long you've been here. Sorry, I just wanted to give a summary. But yeah, Melter mine we've got next before we go. They're firing Wolverine at you. But they are. They are. Just adamantium. Adamantium is a metal that is perhaps the strongest substance known to the Imperium and is invulnerable to attacks from most known weapons. I mean, it's a great strategy when you think about it. Let's fire something that cannot be destroyed. Rock in a hard place? How about both? You're in the middle. But yeah, that's our little thing at the moment that we've got for what we can assume. I haven't been able to really suggest. Initially, a viewer said that this could be the primary, but we thought it could maybe work like an autocannon. You have an optional backpack. Not too sure how that plays out, whether it's just supplies or it's heated, or with the a la the tubes, or it's like the autocannon in that you can just take the main weapon with you and that it has a single charge to it. And once it depletes, you have to reload it with a new supply thing. So it could be heavy penetrating, maybe. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah. I know how big a 12 gauge is, yeah. They're still double with that. Oh, my word, yeah. Okay, I understand now. Do you know what time zone? And maybe what? Oh, no idea, man. I'm in Michigan in the US and they're in Sweden. So, hold on. What time is it in Sweden? It's currently 3:26 a.m. So you could probably assume 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Where are you at the moment, Toxic? Are you in Australia by any chance? Or is that the South Pacific? Is that where you are, Tanner? Is that what it's called, South Pacific? I am geologically impaired in that area. Unfortunately, I don't know, mate. I'm hoping we also get a reveal of a faction, because I think that's about time. And I want it to be orcs. Hold on. I want it to be orcs, and I want it to be orcs forever. Orcs. Warhammer. I want an orc, Daddy. Nope. Hold on. Google is always so much better. I'm just... Take my data. Just for the sake of it. Me all being like, oh, I don't like my IP address being revealed. And then I'm just like, sorry, pictures are better on Google. Oh, God. 6 hours ahead of Eastern Standard because the UK base time 5. Ah, there you go then, yeah. I would go for like, for some reason I have 11 a.m. as a number for when has been a frequent drop of trailers. That's what I have in my head, at least. It looks no different from Brave, but whatever. I mean, please give me these guys. Do you know what I mean? Give me that. Orc riding a pig? Yes. Who wouldn't want to fight hordes of orcs on pigs? Count me in. I love it. I know it's what maybe I don't know. Space, what they call it? Space magic. Is that what I call it? Possibly. I don't know. But like, do you know what I mean? Get involved. Get involved, man. 6 a.m. in the morning if they do it at 12. I would assume so, yes, because sometimes when I wake up in the morning for work, being in America, stuff has already been revealed and whatnot. Or it's only a matter of time until it does. Short amount of time. But you know what I mean? Can we get a full faction? I think that would work because we're told stuff is canonical. Do you know what I mean? Great. Like, dude. Imagine fighting that thing. Oh, read more. Where is it? Like, it's surely. By the way, 50 cal is a big round made to take... Oh, yeah, that's what Rambo uses at the end, where it's just the absolute nuts of a scene where he's just mowing down everything. Turns walls into Swiss cheese, yeah. But I think a full faction is totally possible. Totally possible. And there's your Illuminate testicle on legs thing. Can't remember what it's called. But there you go. Do you know what I mean? Have some of them have medium armor, but also have like soft skin like bugs. I don't know. Be a nice little mix. Certainly change of approach, you know? Because if everything's canonical, whack them in the game. And they've got hammers as well. I do love the orcs, but most likely it's going to be the bugs, as it's been stated that most people think that like the portal area that's over the purple sector is where they are. Oh, so the Terminids. They not Terminids. No, they do call them. No, not Terminids. What do they call them? Do they call them arachnids? No, they don't. What do they call them? I can't believe I have just had a brain complete. It's going to be like a mutation of the two. Like, yeah, Illuminate and bugs. You make a fair point there, man. Tyranids, that's it. Tyranids. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? It's literally the Illuminate. Right? Kind of. Bugs. Yeah, yeah, absolutely right. Bang on. That's, I feel like it has to happen, doesn't it? Really. I think it's about time finally as well. God, they do look good, don't they? What is this?
Victory.
Victory.
That is what the preachers cry from the spires of their temples. What commanders tell the soldiers in their service.
We'll watch this and we'll have to get gone.
The Indomitus crusade meets with triumph after triumph.
Let's skip through.
Day by
I want to see if there's any Tyranids. Oh, yeah, hold on.
Nihilus from the despoiler's grip.
I'll leave it.
And though we are beset on all sides, with each battle we drive back the mutant.
Fighting Chaos Humans
The
would be
heretic.
unique in Helldivers, and I think that...
The
yeah,
alien.
I think it... Brutal.
As I
Sick.
speak these words, our forces...
Yeah, it makes total sense, doesn't it, Toxic? You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
reclaiming lost world.
I am convinced. My day is educated, and I have been fulfilled. Right, but let's have a little one last look at our thing we got here. I know we didn't add too much to it, but the Tyranids coming would be great, in actual fact, now that I've learned that. And it's been pointed out to me. It makes total sense. Helldivers, companion. Companion. There we go. A new dispatch. Disinformation alert. All personnel... a dossier containing malicious false information has been spread via a cyber attack. It contains lab reports which have been duplicate... What? Duplicate? I can't even. Altered to indicate that Termicid 2.0 is ineffective. This is a heinous act of information warfare perpetrated by the Cyborg Legion with the intent of disrupting citizen unity. Hey Jax, how you doing, man? You've just tuned in as I'm just wrapping up, unfortunately. But I'll show you as well. We've just been going over some speculation of... Wrong one. Of what we're hoping to find out from the Warbond that's obviously going to get revealed tomorrow or today, depending on where you are in the world. We can somewhat confirm, albeit until the trailer, that we're going to be focusing on the Kasrkin Legion, Kasrkin faction, I guess you could call them. They look pretty dope. They kind of look like a little bit like Helldivers and United States Colonial Marines. At least that's how I feel about them. A few guns that we've seen in the trailers of previous, the Torso A3B sniper rifle, the Melter, we also assumed that that might be a support weapon. The bolt pistol, ignore that. Instead of what I thought was the bolt gun. Bolt pistol, not too sure ins and outs about that or what. Melter mine as well, we didn't really get to look over. Let me have a quick look at the Melter bomb. Well, that's it. So I couldn't find anything about a Melter mine, but I could find something about a Melter bomb. And I guess just pull it, throw it sort of thing. But down here, an Aldari version of the Melter bomb. Don't quite know what, like, that is. I don't know. Looks like Legolas. We won't dive into that yet. But we see that here as it's being painted. It's like throwing a landmine, but also a grenade. I'm not too sure. But I did read that those mines are one and dones. The Cadians that take them, it's a one and done. So makes me wonder whether it's a throw this massive boom of a mine. I don't know. That would be pretty cool. Not too sure. And everyone just wants the hotshot las gun. I think that's what apparently it's supposed to be pronounced as. Not too sure. Wasn't too... well, we wasn't too sure on whether it was going to be a primary or a support, because it could potentially work like the autocannon in the sense of that you can use the gun itself, but if you use the backpack, it's a little bit more beneficial. Maybe. That's what we're thinking. Death Creed arms. I don't think so, because Everything so far has pointed to the Kasrkin. Let's have a quick look at what that looks like before I have to leave, because it's 9:30. I want to have a smoke outside with my wife before bed because I've got work tomorrow. Death Creed. Oh no! Reminded me of Rocky's death. Creed's death. Come on, man. What a bummer. Here we go. What? Death Creed Warhammer. Oh, these dudes. Hold on. What? What? Doth I not see? Let's go to Google. Sorry, got to sell my soul. I got to change the default. Oh, that's it. Helldivers is about to. There we go. Freaked the crap out of me when I first heard that. Let's have a look at these quick. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Look at this thing. Where is he? Oh, go back. They look dope. Where is he? Yeah. Osaka Creed. In command, wearing field uniform. Yeah. It just makes me think of Churchill. Churchill with 2 Desert Eagles. Yeah. Give it to them, Tyrion. Blech. Always sipping like a whiskey. Got a whiskey bowl there. Fucking huge cigar. Yeah. Like Colonel Melchett from Blackadder goes forth. Yeah. Just makes weird noises. Yeah. Sir, the defenses have fallen. Fight back. You know what I mean? He's dope. I want that. I want that. You said maybe Tyrannage joining the Galactic War. Purely speculation, sir. Purely speculation. Only saying that because it's taken a long time. And a lot of movement has been happening down here. We know that this is, I don't know, a timeline rift. I think was it Toxic that pointed it out? No. Was it? Yeah. Toxic pointed it out. We may well, because I sat there and said, like, I feel like we really need to be, like, getting a new faction at some point. Something needs to happen with all of that jargon that's going on down here. And so Toxic pointed out that when you think about it, the Tyranids are potentially just a complete mix of Illuminate and the Terminids. You know? Thank you, Jax. I'm going to be jumping off in a second, yeah. But Rat as well. Cheers for tuning in, brother. Sorry, I must have caught the message, like, because I was obviously chewing my own ear off. But that could be, I don't know. Just a lot of speculation going on, obviously. But yeah, to round it up, it looks like it's going to be Kasrkin focused. I do like the armor, but I do like the Death Creed. Like Jax pointed out, that Death Creed stuff looks good. I mean, but just give me long jacket, like something like that. That looks sick. I love that stuff. I'm really looking forward to the armor because looking at the miniatures, there's been some interesting looks to them. Hopefully a hotshot lad's gun. We haven't seen it in any of the models. Might be getting a melter mine because it's being painted. We know we're getting a bolt pistol. Could get a melter. Potentially be an anti-tank. The melter gun, also called a fusion gun, melter, or cooker, is a powerful short-ranged anti-armor weapon that produces an intense energetic beam of heat in tens of thousands centigrade, thousands of degrees centigrade. Could be a support because it's going to be an anti-tank laser. That's what I think that's going to be. Torso A3B sniper rifle. I think that's going to be a laser. That would be sick. But yeah, unfortunately, everybody, I'm going to have to depart as it's getting a bit late here. Thank you all for joining me. And most importantly as well, Tanner, thank you for that donation. You shouldn't have done that, but you did. And that was really kind of you. And it's nice to see the positivity with the poll in the chat. 13 votes in total, but 92% believe it's going to be pretty dope. 8% think it's going to be You know, we'll see tomorrow. But hopefully, I'll either stream my thoughts on it or I'll make a video. It depends. I guess it depends how work goes because I've got a few things to do at work tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, for joining me, though. Excuse me. Love you and leave you. Gonna go have a smoke, have a drink, go to bed. And then hopefully some good news to be excited about. Thanks, everybody, though. You've been fun. Hit subscribe or like if you've enjoyed it, you know. Oh, also, at the beginning of this stream, there was a mission that I did where I didn't die. It's pretty good. Pretty fun. I'm going to cut that out, put that into a video as well. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. See you later. Bye.